hours. It was maybe a 3 4 hour project before they get all that cleaned up and redone and back home to their family. And they said, would the council consider maybe doing double overtime, just for maybe Christmas and for Thanksgiving? And I did understand that, and we're all feel very blessed when we sit down with our family, but that was a huge sacrifice and a huge ask, and it was a huge morale buster. They didn't complain about it. They did their job, and they did not complain 1 second. I don't try to think that, but they said it sure would have made it more doable maybe if they had the double overtime. So anyway, I'm bringing that to y'all for consideration, and be glad to answer any questions y'all may have.
And that would only include Christmas and Thanksgiving, right, on the double time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not against that. If I was sitting down for Thanksgiving and I got that call, I would go out and I would do it, and I would do it at time and a half, or I'd do it at double time. Either way, but um, it's kind of like at the Christmas thing. We take these things for granted sometimes, and I don't think we do. I think we know what goes into all that. But anyway, it's 2 days out of the year, and may not even come into play, but it's a show of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, show of support maybe for the employees. Anybody else?
Money
Bonnie?
just per department or all departments?
If you do it for one, you got to do it for all. So if for some reason the street department got called out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, they would deserve that just as much as the water. Or if you had some huge winter storm,
So if you had a big snowstorm,
yeah, electric
street
department would
department
deserve
called out
that
for
as
12
well.
hours, it's double time for everybody.
Yes, that would be my recommendation. Yes,
That'd be a lot.
We're just lucky that snowstorm usually happens in February, where it's no major holidays.
That's a
I
consideration.
can also
Go ahead.
I can also tell you that we're very lucky to have employees that will get out and go do that.
That's their job, though. I mean, I don't be critical here, but that's what they hired on to do.
True.
It's,
Well, that is true,
I
but
mean, it's
they didn't hire on to sit down at lunch to have Thanksgiving dinner and then get called out. That was just something that happened, and I think we need to um, reward them for being able, having employees that will do that.
Could you limit the number of hours, like 3, and say the first 3 hours are, but the rest of it's regular overtime on just those 2 that way you don't have 16 staff out for 12 hours and you've just blown the entire budget, because I get the budget side of it. So if you limited it to maybe the first 2 hours are double overtime, and after that it's regular overtime or whatever.
or half the time if they spent 8 hours, 4 of it would be double, something like that. If they were out 6 hours, just 3 would be double or something. That's a good compromise.
yeah. I don't have a problem with it. It's just that unseen circumstance. What if a snowstorm rolled in here, then electrical, water, street was out there for 16 hours. We had to pay them double overtime, like Lauren said. Then
Yeah,
then
what you know about for one day? One day.
Well, that's 24 hours. Correct.
They were up
Or
24
is it 8-hour day work day?
It's whatever y'all approve.
It could be 24 hours, and then 24 hours, and then the next day goes back to regular time. I mean, I don't know.
What about just on those 2 days, 2 hours of double time, and after that it reverts to time and a half?
How long were they out on Thanksgiving?
I think it was about 3 4 hours. I don't know exactly, but I know they missed lunch.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I don't. I'm not.
Do we want to limit it? Do
This
we
is
want
petty
to?
stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to limit to 4 hours. I don't. First 4 hours double overtime, and then after that, it's time and a half or whatever.
Okay. You want to make
I'm not
that
gonna-
motion?
I'm not going to gripe over that. I mean, I'm just throwing scenarios out there. What if
Nobody had thought of that, like you say.
we have a tornado and
Yep.
Christmas Day? You never know.
Mhm.
Everybody's out. Even administration down here answering phones.
Mhm. Yep.
No, we're salary. So
City
yeah,
council down here. $96
Give a
and
major
4
disaster
cents.
like it. I
After
bet
it's
you
all
have
said and done.
everybody on deck though. All
He's just
employees.
talking.
I mean,
You want to make that motion?
sure, I'll make a motion. The holiday emergency call out pay would be double overtime for the first 4 hours for Christmas, Thanksgiving and Christmas. After that, it's time and a half.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Was that Councilman Glass?
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's 4 to
Aye.
0. All opposed, nay. It's 4 to 0. Okay. Discuss, consider, and take action concerning the Baylor County Appraisal District Board placement. As I understand this is the time of the year we appoint somebody to the appraisal board, and Councilman Hendricks, Skylar Hendricks is doing that. And I mentioned, with his work situation and such, I mentioned I'm not begging to do it, but I will do it if nobody else up here wants to do it. And I will gladly step to one side. But whoever this is that goes to that board represents the city, and we pay, I think 14, last number I think was 14% of their budget, because that's about the percentage pro rata that they collect. So anyway, that's just what we need to do. If somebody wants to.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we appoint Mayor Mark McCord for the Baylor County Appraisal District Board.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
4-0. All opposed say no, but that's 4. Do we have any other executive sessions or? Wait, we did the public safety. We've already done that. We don't have anything else, do we? Close.
Closer, not unless there's something the council would like to discuss.
Okay. Y'all have anything? I'm about ready to go myself, but. Correct. Okay, there's no need. We're going to not do the executive session regarding consultation with attorneys on the special utility Baylor Water District. And we're not going to do any other executive session regards to on 18. Gotcha. No action taken on 18, where we did go into closed session. Does that get you enough, Lauren? Sorry. I'm not sure my numbers are the same, so I'm kind of stuttering around there, but that's on me. Okay.
Mayor, I make a motion we adjourn.
I'll second.
Second.
I knew that was coming.
Aye.
Okay. Monty, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
y'all.
Good night, Monty.
We'll talk to you later.
Okie doke. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you, Clayton Miller. Big hand to him. He got that going. Okay.